Every night, when the moon hung high in the Istanbul sky, little Hamza would lie awake in his cozy bed. His curious brown eyes would blink in the darkness as strange sounds drifted under his door. There were whispers softer than the flutter of butterfly wings and the gentle clinking of dishes that reminded him of the wind chimes in his grandmother's garden. Hamza wasn't scared, though. The sounds were friendly, like a secret lullaby just for him. When morning came, bathing his room in warm golden light, everything seemed normal again. The whispers and clinking had vanished like morning dew. Hamza would rub his sleepy eyes and wonder about the nighttime mystery. Where did the sounds go? He would think to himself, his little forehead wrinkling with concentration. Day after day, the pattern continued: magical sounds by night, silence by day. Hamza's curiosity grew bigger and bigger, like a balloon filling with air. One special night during the blessed month of Ramadan, when the sounds seemed louder and more exciting than ever before, Hamza made a brave decision. "Tonight," he whispered to his faithful airplane toy, "we will solve this mystery." His heart thumped like a little drum as he slipped out from under his warm blanket. The floor felt cool under his mismatched socks as he tiptoed toward his bedroom door, careful not to make a single sound. The mysterious clinking and whispering grew clearer with each tiny step. With his heart racing faster than the birds that soared over the Bosphorus, Hamza pushed his door open just a tiny bit. The crack was no wider than his favorite picture book, but it was enough. He pressed his round cheek against the door and peeked through with one curious eye. The hallway seemed longer and more magical than during the day, like a path to an undiscovered treasure. The sounds were coming from the kitchen, where a warm, golden light spilled out like honey. Hamza gathered all his 3-year-old courage and continued his midnight adventure. What Hamza saw made his eyes grow round as the full moon. There in the kitchen, surrounded by the delicious smells of his favorite foods, was Mama. She was arranging sweet dates on a special plate while humming a gentle tune. When she spotted Hamza, her surprise quickly melted into a warm smile that could have lit up the entire city of Istanbul. "Hamza, my little explorer," she said softly, "you've discovered our secret Ramadan tradition." Hamza couldn't believe his eyes, so this was the source of the mysterious sounds. Just then Baba appeared from behind the refrigerator door holding a pitcher of cool water. "Look who's awake for Suhoor," Baba exclaimed in his gentle voice. "Suhoor?" Hamza repeated the new word carefully, his little tongue working around the unfamiliar sounds. "Yes, my son," Baba explained. "During Ramadan, we eat a special meal before the sun wakes up. It's called Suhoor, and it gives us strength for our day of fasting." Hamza nodded seriously, trying to understand this grown-up concept, while his eyes wandered over all the wonderful food. Mama knelt down until her eyes were level with Hamza's. "Would you like to join us for Suhoor tonight?" she asked, her voice as sweet as the honey they would drizzle on bread. Hamza nodded eagerly, feeling so grown-up and special. His heart felt like it might burst with happiness, like when he received gifts on Eid. "Even though you're too young to fast all day like Mama and Baba," she explained, "you can share in this beautiful time with us. It's a special blessing of Ramadan, being together as a family when most of the world is still dreaming." Baba lifted Hamza onto his special seat at the table and helped him scoop some warm, comforting soup into his favorite bowl. "In Ramadan, we remember those who don't have enough food," Baba explained, breaking off a piece of bread for Hamza. "And we learn to be thankful for Allah's blessings." Hamza breathed in the wonderful smells all around him, the aromatic soup, the sweet dates, the fresh bread. Everything tasted extra delicious in the middle of the night. He felt like he was part of something magical and important, something that connected him to Allah and to Muslims everywhere. As they ate together, Mama told Hamza stories about Ramadan. "Long ago, during this special month, our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received the first verses of the Holy Quran," she explained. Hamza listened with wide eyes and an open heart, occasionally taking small bites of sweet dates. The kitchen was filled with delicious food, gentle voices, and so much love that Hamza felt wrapped in warmth like his favorite blanket. Now he understood, those mysterious sounds weren't scary at all. They were the sounds of blessings, of family, of Ramadan's special magic. From that night onward, the mysterious sounds were no longer a puzzle to little Hamza. Every time he heard the gentle clinking of dishes and soft whispers, a smile would spread across his face as wide as the Bosphorus itself. Suhoor time, he would whisper to his airplane toy before padding out to the kitchen in his mismatched socks. As the blessed month of Ramadan continued, Hamza looked forward to these special moments when night felt magical and family bonds grew stronger in the glow of faith and love. And even though he was only 3 years old, Hamza had discovered one of Ramadan's most beautiful secrets, the blessing of Suhoor time with family.